Again, I'll just make a small simple report for you.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, and it would be advanced report. So we are going to use a different calculated field in the reports.
Hmm. So we're doing a simple report instead of an advanced report. We're
One,
doing advanced. Okay, got it.
yeah,
And we're using all active users.
yeah, active employees.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so let's say we have, we'll start from the simple thing, like let's say first name, legal first name plus legal last name, and and we will go with the date of birth,
Awesome.
and we're going to test it.
Okay, date of. Okay.
And I'm going to just test it first. So see, we have all the names in a small alphabets, right?
In.
Like
So,
not all, like, but the first name is the capital and the rest is small.
oh yeah, lowercase. Got it.
Yeah. So what we are going to plan, like let's try to change it to the uppercase, like everything will be uppercase. So in order to do that, you go and edit the window,
Okay.
and then we go on this plus one sign. I'll
Uh-huh.
copy the text. I'll go here and create the calculated field for reports, and I'll just write it like the legal name,
Mm-hmm.
L uppercase. And then I go to the functions. I go to the format text function,
Docs function. Okay.
and I'll use the name like the legal first name, and I
Uh-huh.
go and choose the option upper, lower, or proper case. So let's say uppercase and click OK, click
Uh-huh.
OK, and click test. And now if you see that this is the case, and now we are getting this case.
I see.
And similarly, you move towards the lower case and you go with the right case. So I'm not going to touch all the cases, and I will expect that you will do the another two formats.
Oh,
And if you're
sorry.
stuck,
Uh-huh. Yeah. So, okay. So now we have it in lowercase. How do I remove it? How would I? Oh, I could just remove the field, can't I?
you can
Uh,
remove the case field, and you can also change it to the upper to lower case or something. It's not, I just like this is a calculated field, and this is the original number.
I I see.
So it is just to show you like that we have both, right?
Yep. Got
Original
it.
case and
Cool.
you. Okay. Now, if you want to concatenate date of birth and first name, so what you can do, you can go on the plus sign, you go on this and create calculated field again, and name plus date of birth, and you choose a function concatenate text,
What
and
does
you
that?
put like concat text.
Uh-huh.
Concat is to join two things together.
Okay. Oh, I see. Okay.
So I'll just search for the legal first name, and I'm going to do it with the date of birth. You can concat anything.
Uh-huh. Oh, cool. Okay.
So let's do it for date of birth higher, and click OK and OK and test. So look at this.
Uh-huh.
So it's a first name and date of birth combination. Year of birth, sorry.
Uh-huh.
Make sense?
Yeah. So how do okay, if I know you can't concatenate it, but what if you want a space in between? Is that okay? Is that able to do? So if I want a space between Rico and 1986, how would
Mhm.
I put a space in between so that it's not joined together like that?
Okay. Okay. So if you go and edit here and you open this thing in another field again, in a separate field or wherever, and go and
Oh,
edit this and click one plus sign here and put like a space here. Space is like a space, single space, and click OK and done.
I see.
And I'll go to the report again and I'm going to test it again.
Yep.
Make sense?
Yep. Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Okay. Okay, so remember that you asked me that if you want to make something on this, what will happen? So this is like the calculated fields we are talking about. This was your first question on your first class probably.
Uh-huh.
Okay, now we can put the age here too. Age is just a number, so we can do the age too. Now I'm going to do format date. Date of birth. I wanted to do some format with a date.
Uh-huh.
I'll go and I'll use the create calculated field here.
Uh-huh.
I wanted to change the date format to date of birth format. So I'll put like a date of birth. See, date constant date. So format date is here, format date,
Format date.
and click
Okay.
OK and put
Mhm.
like a entry point date of birth. And then I'll do the format. Do I need a year? I need a quarter. I need a month. I need what?
Mhm.
I have most of the things available. And if not, I go to the format mask and then I can mention like what I want. And I have like when I hover it on this, I'll find this information, right?
Mhm.
So if I need a full name, I need MMM, let's say MMMM, and then what next? Day in year is D, and what else? And I need a week, like weekdays, uh, E,
Mhm.
and then I need year, that is 4 years, 1, 2, 3, 4 years, and click OK and OK.
Sorry. Yeah, yes, but can you explain what E stands for in formatting?
Yeah, I'll do that again. Give me a second.
Sorry. Yep.
So they see that August 22, Friday, and 1986 with 0 and with 5, right? This is day. This is the
Yes.
5th August, right?
Mhm.
So I'll go again. I can edit this thing again. And you mentioned something date.
Uh-huh.
You mentioned what E stands for, which E you are talking about. Let's see that. E is a okay. I go and edit it. If hover your mouse here, you can see that E is stand for day in a week.
Uh, mm, ooh,
And then three E's is Tuesday and 4 days in Tuesday, like the four. So if you look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is a D. If I remove the D here, now look at this. Everything is here mentioned.
so month, date, and then year. Is that correct?
Yes, month like the full name of month, uh, day like the day, which day of the week is that, Tuesday, Wednesday, or something, and
Uh-huh.
then year. And if you put like the bigger D, it will bring a day in a year, and if you put like a small d, it will bring the day in a month. So
Oh,
whenever you hover your cursor on this thing, it will automatically appear. So I would
Awesome.
just say that you can do it on your own, and if you do not understand, you can ask me. No worries about that.
Awesome. Yeah.
Okay. Then we did the format date, format text. Now we do the format. Uh, we go with create calculate field again to see that how to create a format number.
Uh-huh.
So I'm just putting like a age as I click OK,
Uh-huh.
and I put like age here. Age is a number,
Right?
and then you can format the number. Either you go with the zero zeros or how you wanted to do that, right? So I'll just use this like uh, format numbers, and I'm click OK for that, and I go OK, and I'd go with the test, and you see that
Right.
35.0 MB, MB actually for megabytes or something, but I just added it that as a number.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So let's go back and edit our task. And I click here. I go and create calculated field again. And let's see. What we have done so far, we have tried to concat text. We
Uh-huh.
have do the format text, format number, format uh, date, right? So now
Correct.
what we are planning to do that what we are going to convert uh, not convert. Let's do it with the arithmetic calculation. Like how do you calculate or combine two things, right?
Uh-huh.
So so what I'm going to do, I am going to click on this as a age arithmetic calculation, and my plan is to add age. Age is a number. You can only do this like a arithmetic calculation on the numbers. You can't do it like on text or any other field other than numbers, right?
Correct.
So I am going to do the age, and there is an operator like the all operators I have: plus, minus, multiply, and divide. So I'm going to add plus, and then I can add like the same age. Let's do the age plus age.
Mm-hmm.
So this will be combined like double your age. And what else is important? You have to return zero on error, because sometimes when you are dividing something, it's probably not a field like something is wrong. It will not be, it will go to infinite and it will show an error. So if it's an error out, it's always better to do a return zero on error. And we click OK, and
Okay.
we click OK, and we click on test. And now see that actually the age is 35, and we have done multiply like to add 35 with the 35. So this type of things normally happens in your calculation when you are making some calculations on the salary, on the different type of numbers, or the person you are getting percentage. This type of things you can create.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I go to edit again. I am starting from the easiest, and I'll go to the toughest one,
Got it.
uh, so that you will be easily handle the things. Okay.
Understood. Mm-hmm.
I'll skip the build date for now. I go with the constant. There can be a date constant, date text constant, or number constant. And the reason is like we always need some constant thing. So we'll go with the one thing constant, that is whatever you choose. Should we go search for a text constant or date constant?
Uh, let's do a text constant.
Okay, text constant. So I would like Kevin as a constant.
Okay.
So for everything, it will be just added Kevin automatically for this field. And if I wanted to concatenate this number with something else, it will be coming up. It's just a constant value.
Uh-huh.
And
Uh-huh.
if you wanted to add like a original case like this one, the last name, and you wanted to concatenate these things, is possible. Normally it is very important stuff when you are trying to add something like something especially for the integrations, or where people are just looking for a constant information.
Understood.
Similarly, if you look at this MB, this is constant, right? MB is a constant.
Um,
Okay, I'm going to edit it again. Now text constant and date constant and number constant, you will look at yourself. Make sense? And if you do not able to get it, we can check it tomorrow again.
okay.
We'll go with the next step. This is a currency, convert currency. And before converting currency, I'm just trying to bring base pay here,
Mm-hmm.
total base pay, and base pay currency,
Base pay currency.
so that we can see that what's there, right?
Okay.
And then I'll run it, okay? And I'm going to run it first, like the whole report.
Okay.
So we have normally USDs, and we have the another currencies too, right?
Yes.
So
Oh, wait,
this
does it
salary is,
convert?
yeah, it's no, nothing convert. This is the amount, and this is the base pay currency. Like this is a currency, like there, what currency is this? Now I'm
Okay.
going to edit this report, and I'm going to add like a total base pay amount in USD, because my management, they wanted to see the data in USD only. I just copy this. I go to create calculated field, and I am just saying that it is in USD, and I use convert currency. I use the source pay is like a amount is a total base pay. Target currency code, I wanted to do it in USD, and I wanted to use as of date event, like what date we are talking about. So I just say that average is not there. Current effective date is better. Current effective date is today's date, right?
Current. Yep. Current event today.
And I'm just saying that if it is zero, it is error, then return zero, and
Okay.
click OK. It's possible that not all the currencies were added like as a currency conversion. So
Hmm.
that's why it might get an error. So if you look at this, this is exactly the same amount, right? Because USD, when you convert USD to USD, it's always same.
Uh
But
huh.
let's see if we have a GBP or euro. So, oh, this is again the same.
Don't we change it to USD?
We did. Okay, seems like that this conversion
Okay.
is not existing in the system.
Oh. Okay. So what happens that? So we just can't use it?
We cannot test it.
Got it. Okay, I see.
The only thing is we cannot test it on the on our system. Okay, so average does exist, right? Current does exist, and the currency date stamp is old. It's not today's date.
Hmm.
So the problem is like today's date does not exist. See, the data is old. So either we need to use this date or we can let it go.
Yeah, can we use that date then? Is that possible?
Uh, I don't know if we can change like a date here. Let's see. Okay, currency rate. Let's see if we can add the currency rate. Rate, currency rate. Yeah, change currency conversion rate. Let's try to use this. What we did, we used average or currency current. Okay, let's try to use average first. I'm just checking that if like we put average, will it work?
Okay. I
Generally, the functional people manage this thing. Okay, it's not.
see.
Let's try to do that. Let's say the currency is one. Okay, now we did some conversion. No, I'm sorry, I don't have the clue why it's not converting. But I can validate from somewhere else, and I'll show you tomorrow like how it can be changed.
Sure. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
Okay,
Let's see. Yeah, it seems to
and
be
then I
work.
edit it. Yeah, it should work. It's like I use it in production and in my tenants.
Got it.
So there is something really small which is trying to done before.
Understood.
Yeah. Okay. So let's do another one.
Okay.
Okay. So now we done the arithmetic build date currency convert to text. If there is a text like text with the numbers, you can convert it to the text. If not, you cannot done that. Count related instance not for now. Date format we don't do it now. Date differences. So we want date of birth and the higher date difference, right? There are two dates you want to get the difference. You cannot do it like with the numbers. So both should be the dates.
Uh-huh.
So let's say that we have a hard date, date of birth, which we know what would be the date of birth for any person, and
Uh-huh.
hard date. And you can see like in the numbers, in years, in months, or in days. So we wanted to do it in years, and we wanted to return 0 if it is blank, error. So when we do this and going to run it, it will find out the difference between hard date and the date of birth. So see, this is like the date of birth, like 29
Wait.
years difference.
Got it. Uh-huh. I see.
29 difference, like the years, or 40 difference, or 30 difference. So this is a difference it will calculate.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So let's do with the one more calculated field.
Okay.
Uh, I do not, these evaluate expressions, and this is like I'll do at the end, which are like a slightly different.
Okay.
Now increment and decrement of date.
Increment or decrement of date. Is that the date of like
You want to
how
add a date, like 1 day, or subtract 1 day from your day.
I see. Okay.
So I'll do like, okay, I'll click the date of birth, and I want it to, you can add a year in date of birth, month in a date of birth, or actually day in the date of birth. And if you wanted to subtract it, you can put -1. If you want to add, you can put 1, right? And you can add in all three areas. So let's do it only one. I just subtract 1 from the date of birth, so to see that what's there.
Mm-hmm.
So if you look at this, this is a 25th May 1971, and now it's a 24th May minus 1971. See this date of birth and this date of birth.
Uh, yes. Okay.
So you can do it month, year, or whatever, wherever you wanted to subtract the information. Okay.
What? Sorry. Okay. I see that it was a decrease of one, but let's see.
Yeah, yeah, because we add -1, right?
Right. Okay. Okay. So the column name is incorrect. It says
Yeah,
plus one.
yeah, that's what I put the name of the condition calculated field, right?
Right. 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 Okay. Got it. Okay. Cool. 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 And can you increment a date the same way? I think so, right? Because it was like increment and decrement.
Yeah, if
Or
you put -1, it's a decrement. If you add 1, it will be increment.
understood. Understood.
Then we go with the format date, format number for increment, decrement, lookup, date, rollup. Let's wait it for now. So substring text. Now you want to find a substring of text, like something within the text. Like you wanted to break it, right?
Correct.
For example, if you have a full name, let's do it. Legal last name, and you want to put it from here, and you just want it from starting from the 2 characters, right?
Mm-hmm.
You just want that it's a fixed position. It's after a delimiter, fixed delimiter, or between two numbers. So I wanted to do it from the fixed position. Like I wanted to start after two characters, right?
Correct.
So I'll put 2 here, and now it will start from 2 till end. And if it is a name, I wanted to find out like some numbers, I wanted to do some management, I can do it from here.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a login. And if you look at this, where's the field? Oh, oh, okay, wait a second.
Okay.
It seems like that we missed something. Where is that? Uh, so I'm putting like the 10 numbers here.
Hmm.
And now if you see that it's coming up for this person, it should be Iago. It should come as an Iago. It should not come as a this special character. So we are doing something wrong. Oh, I'm so sorry. Have you looked into that? Like the text we choose is not right. It's a legal last name.
Okay.
It's the character which we are checking is wrong. I'll put like a legal last name, not local, the legal last name.
Okay. Wait. So what is local? What is
Local
legal
is
last?
like the local scripts. Like uh, I'll show you. Now it's coming okay, right?
Hmm. Yeah.
Now I'll do this. I'll copy this. I'll go here, and if I'll go here on the actions, I go here on the personal data and edit view maintain names. If I edit it his this thing, this is the family name, and this is the local names, and
I
this is a
see.
Western skip. Okay, so the problem was not with the name or logic. The problem was the source we are picking up is not correct.
Understood.
Okay, okay. I'll go and edit it again,
I see. Okay. Uh-huh.
and I'm going to create one more thing. What are the text length? What is the length of my field? Like the name. What is the field of that numbers? Like how many characters are there? Right. So I'm just getting the legal last name. I will be
Uh-huh.
careful to pick up the right name
Right.
and click OK and test. So
I
it's
see.
a Rico. Rico has 5 characters.
Uh-huh.
Legal last name. No, oh, sorry, legal last name. So Oka has a 3 characters, right?
Right.
Oka
Right.
is yeah. Oka is the last characters. So last name is
Ah.
5 and Chiba. It's a
So
count.
I assume this also works for legal first name as well.
Yeah, it will be work for anything, any character. You can even put like date of birth here, and it will bring up the count of this whole string. You give the string, it will count it.
Okay, even a string of numbers as well.
Yeah, yeah, anything.
Oh,
That's a
what
text.
about date? What about date? Would it
Yeah,
count the flashes or no?
let's do it. Let's do it. Date of birth. Let's try to do it date for the date of birth, right?
Okay, awesome.
Okay, so it does not bring the date of birth by default. You have to bring up like a date of birth first, convert to the text, and then you have to do something.
Okay. Okay. What would what would you do in that case?
So let's do the date of birth format,
Okay.
and let's see what is in the date of birth, and click OK.
Mhm.
In date of birth, we have like this number, like which we just formatted it, right?
Correct.
And click OK, and it will be checking the count of this number, and this is 19.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
but if
Cool.
you just wanted this one, then you have to convert it into the format date, and then you have to use it.
Okay. So. Okay. Understood.
Okay, so here I would stop for today's calculated fields.
Thanks
Okay,
again.
bye bye.
Bye.